What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I want to talk about cryptocurrency. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about Ethereum. I want to talk about all cryptocurrency in general. And I know a lot of people are not interested in crypto. Some people are interested in crypto. And I wanted to be very specific how I'm talking about crypto. I am not talking about cryptocurrency right now in the sense of decentralization, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency against the world, the collapse of government, crypto's going to win, or anything like that. Okay? I'm not talking about cryptocurrency in the sense of a crypto head. I am talking about cryptocurrency in the sense of a pure capitalistic mindset, a pure investment vehicle. That's what I'm talking about right now. That is specifically what I want to talk about. There's something called a ETF and there's something called a spot ETF. A spot ETF is when the underlying asset has to be actually bought to satisfy the ETF, which is exchange traded fund. There are currently several. Look at that sailboat right there. Look how beautiful that is. By the way, this is called Montenegro. If you guys know the translation of Montenegro, it means Black Mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you guys want to take a view, this is beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. The other day, I was in the middle of the Adriatic Sea. This is called. This is basically a huge salt water lake. If you want to, explain that. And I was actually in the water, surrounded by mountains. It's absolutely so. I want to talk about what's going to happen to the price. What I believe is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin. The spot ETFs currently, I think there's 6 or 7. BlackRock is one of them, which is the largest asset manager in the world. Fidelity is another one, which is the third largest asset manager in the world. You have ARK Invest. Obviously, they don't need any introduction. And altogether, there's around $15 trillion that's about to enter the entire crypto market, right? And that's $15 trillion under asset management. Roughly, if you take 1% of their assets under management, that's $150 billion that's about to be projected entering the crypto market, which is approximately 25% of the entire market cap of Bitcoin. So you're about to have 25% of the entire market cap of something entering the market. And unlike the fiat dollar or a lot of other assets, this is more finite. It is more predictable of how much Bitcoin actually hits the market. Since you can't just create Bitcoin out of thin air, there's a scarcity to it. And a lot of people are saying, hey, Adam, it's already priced in the Bitcoin ETF. It is not priced in the Bitcoin ETF. And I'll tell you why. It is impossible. You are incapable of pricing in this Bitcoin ETF because for a Bitcoin spot ETF, you need to buy the underlying asset. Since you cannot just print the underlying asset, if a Bitcoin spot ETF is approved, you must buy it in the open market. If you buy 25% roughly of all the Bitcoin in the open market right now, that is 25% less Bitcoin that is in the open market for people to purchase and 25% less Bitcoin that people will actually be able to buy openly. Which, if you reduce the supply or keep the supply constant and increase significantly and drastically the demand, well, the price is going to skyrocket. It's not going to go up 25%. It's probably going to go up in triple digits. How much triple digits? I don't really know, but it's probably going to go up in triple digits. Now, the spot ETF is saying that we're supposed to probably get an approval or at least a decision in the next 6 or 7 months. It could come earlier, but in the next 6, 7 months. BlackRock has a 99.8% approval rating. I believe it's 575 to 1. And the one that was denied ended up being approved later on. So there is a huge, huge, huge probability that this ETF is going to be approved. Some people are saying that it's already approved and this is just formalities. I am assuming that the Bitcoin ETF is going to get approved. A BlackRock ETF, a Fidelity ETF, an ARK ETF, and I believe there's 3 others. When this happens, Moon. That's going to be the catalyst for the next bull run. On top of that, this is going to be happening at the same exact time that we're going to have the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is another scarcity event where when you're mining for Bitcoin, when you're solving mathematical formulas, mathematical problems in order to generate a block reward, that block reward is what is being is what is generating Bitcoin into the open market. you are reducing, you are having the amount of rewards that are being generated per block. This is going to increase the scarcity significantly more, besides for even just the 25% of all the market cap of Bitcoin being induced in the market. I don't know if you guys understand basic economics, but it's quite simple. When you increase demand and reduce supply, shit goes to the moon. Like literally, it's a basic economics. Besides for that, the SEC is taking a lot of L's when it comes to, let me just take a seat. The SEC is taking a lot of L's when it's coming to cryptocurrency, when it's coming to Bitcoin and stuff like that. Recently, the courts ruled in the favors of XRP Ripple lawsuit with the SEC, saying that some of Ripple XRP is not a security. 1. 2. GBTC has a Bitcoin. They want to transfer their GBTC is called Grayscale Bitcoin Investment Trust, and it is essentially an ETF, but not exactly. And they want to convert from a trust into an actual spot ETF. If this happens, this is going to pave the way for more spot ETFs. Probably the GBTC is going to get approved the same time that the other spot ETFs are going to get approved, all at the same time. That's not as important as the other ones because they already have Bitcoin. They bought Bitcoin. They're not going to be buying more in the open market. But there was recently a lawsuit that was filed by GBTC against the SEC, and the judge ruled that the SEC is just throwing out frivolously, giving not concrete explanations why they're not allowing for a spot Bitcoin ETF. So the judge ruled, the panel ruled, the SEC must give an actual specific reason why they're denying a Bitcoin spot ETF, which is what a lot of proponents in the Bitcoin and crypto community are saying, hey, give us a specific reason, because they're giving us some BS answers that are not specific, since they already approved a futures Bitcoin ETF, which is so much more volatile and risky than a spot Bitcoin ETF, which is absolutely crazy. So they're taking a loss with XRP, they're taking a loss with the GBTC, and there's a lot of pressure from Congress, from Senate, from politicians, from citizens to approve this, because we are losing as a society, as a country, as a financial hub in the United States, our power and dominance when it comes to crypto assets. Again, you don't need to believe in it or not. Just understand basic economics of supply and demand. Just understand that. When a spot gold ETF came into play, the gold shot up as well. So just, you can kind of compare the two. So we have the spot ETFs, and we also have the halving. On top of that, Cathie Wood of ARK Invest just applied for a spot Ethereum ETF. And when that happens later down the line, a lot of other spot ETFs for other cryptos are going to happen. And purely from a capitalistic standpoint, this is going to increase the demand and increase the scarcity for said asset, which is then going to increase the price value for said asset in the future. Right now, Bitcoin is around $26,000, and it's definitely a very nice dip. Now, Bitcoin can go lower. I don't think Bitcoin hits under 20. I think Bitcoin goes past 30 before it goes under 20. That's my personal opinion. It could be completely wrong. I took the opportunity to start buying Bitcoin at 25. The last time it went from 25 to 31. Then I stopped at around the 31,000 mark. Now it's around this 26,000 range. Maybe I'll start, nibbling a little bit more on Bitcoin. I have several of them. I would like to have more. I also do have some altcoins. I hold Hedera. Some people ask me, Hedera HBAR. I hold a lot of Algorand Algo. I still hold it. I hold a decent amount of Ethereum. I hold several Bitcoin. And then I have a bunch of other cryptos, smaller, lesser known cryptos, a little bit of everything. But those are my main positions. I'm looking forward to crypto to shoot up, and the crypto market should be shooting up right around until 2025. So you're going to have around this 1 year of a crypto euphoria, crypto summer. The rumors are that the Bitcoin ETF for BlackRock is already approved. I don't know how true this is. Again, this is just a rumor. Now, the SEC could deny this again, but it seems like, for all intents and purposes, this will not be denied. Again, for people that say this is priced in, it cannot be priced in. Physically, it's not capable of being priced in because a spot Bitcoin ETF means you have to actually buy the underlying asset. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as pricing that in. And I'll explain to you why. If you're saying that a country is adopting Bitcoin or a company is going to start accepting Bitcoin, that can be priced in because you don't know what the demand is going to be. But the actual buying of Bitcoin to satisfy a spot ETF cannot be priced in until the actual Bitcoin is being bought up. It's not speculation, it's in actuality. Does that make sense? Guys, I honestly don't care if you guys like this video or not about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I had to do this video. I usually do it for my channel members. I am super bullish when it comes to cryptocurrency. I'm one of the people that actually speaks about DeFi, decentralized finance of cryptocurrency, but I won't bore you with that because all I'm talking about from a strictly capitalistic standpoint of making money, of making tendies, I believe that right now is a very good time to be nibbling in crypto. How much of your portfolio should be in crypto? Some people ask me. I can't answer that for you. That's up to you and your family, your responsibilities, and your own personal situation. That's why it's called personal finance. What's good for me is not good for you. What's good for you is not good for them, so on and so forth, etc. and etc. But to not have any exposure to cryptocurrency is a little bit ridiculous in my personal opinion. Also, the lawsuit against Coinbase, I believe, is going to be thrown out. Coinbase is named essentially the custodian for all the spot ETFs, and I believe Coinbase is going to prosper in the next crypto bull run as well. As well as, if you want another couple of plays, I believe MicroStrategy. I have MicroStrategy as well, a shit ton. That's essentially like a Bitcoin ETF right now. GBTC, obviously. Coinbase and Robinhood. I believe Robinhood is also a crypto play as their revenue goes up significantly once crypto summer is here. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am off to my event, but I really wanted to do this video as I saw somebody making some comments about crypto and I was going back and forth with somebody. So I really wanted to make this video. Again, I hope you appreciate this and I hope you are, broadening your horizons. And if you guys don't like videos like this about Bitcoin or crypto, I don't really care. Have a great day.